What's up, guys? Today I'll be reviewing the heavy weapon in Fallout 4, which it's basically a flamer turned into a cryo weapon called the Cryolator. I'll discuss the strengths, weaknesses, key perks, and mod options if you choose to regularly use this weapon. To get it, what you're going to have to do is go back to your starting point of Vault 111. It will be in a locked case right by the secretary desk through the opening door. I'll show you in the video. You have to get master lock picking to unlock it. There used to be a bug where you could get dog meat to fetch it for you, but I doubt after the multiple patches that have come out that even exists anymore. In terms of the base weapon stats, it starts with a base damage of 20, because this thing basically fires a stream of ice, basically. Think Arnold from the old Batman movies. A fire rate of 90, a range of 71, and an accuracy rating of 66. The thing is, it fires rare and expensive cryo cell weapons, so they're not going to be easy to come by, and they're going to be really expensive to buy. It has a magazine size of 25 and a weight of 13.2 pounds. In terms of the strengths, it locks enemies down while shooting a constant spray. They can't really do much while they're getting shot because they're either freezing or flinching, which makes it quite fun to use. It also gives you a chance of really truly locking enemies down for like 10-20 seconds, like freezing them solid. And I've tried. If they're frozen solid, it's not like they're dipped in liquid nitrogen where you bash them and they shatter. That's not how it works. You have to just switch weapons or just continually put out the stream, which is very costly for ammo. You can mod it too so that it becomes a crystal shooter, so it's like it's shooting little snowballs after mods that can potentially make it a more viable weapon and slightly increase its range. So that we'll get to that in a minute. In terms of weaknesses, though, it blows through this rare and expensive ammo really quick, so good luck using this as a primary all the time. And the other thing is, it doesn't lock down top tier enemies. Stronger and larger enemies don't freeze, and they don't even really flinch, so they'll continue to fight back as you shoot them. So there's a good chance against one or two strong enemies, like two strong gunners, that they won't freeze and you'll just be shot to death immediately. So what kind of viability is that? And on top of that, it has extremely low range, close to medium range at best. So you have to really position yourself well and just completely stay in bats if you want any chance at it, really. The thing is too, though, if you're looking to specifically buff this weapon through perk usage, you're going to want to use Heavy Gunner, Bloody Mess if you want every last bit of damage, and Demolition Expert, because like I was talking to earlier, the mod where you can make it like basically shoot snowballs. Those crystal effects basically have an area of effect explosive damage, so Demolition Expert will buff that explosive damage, which is interesting. The other interesting note too, though of course these perk list isn't an exclusive list, the crystal rounds sort of have a trajectory to them, so you sort of have to arc it if you're going to shoot if you're not in VATS, so that's just another thing to account for. In terms of weapon modding, if you're highly invested in the gun nut perks, and you have the materials, you can attach the crystallizing barrel like I talk about, the recoil compensating stock, and the glow sight. That's what I would do anyway. Overall, it's a potentially hard-hitting weapon if you're using the right perks and the right mods. But the range is very low. It requires quite a bit of modding to be effective if you aren't going to use the basic stream as you're seeing in a lot of the video. And it just isn't worth your time to grind the many perks and mods to make this a mainstay in your inventory. And that's if you can even find the ammo for it, because, I mean, good luck. But if you're a big fan of freezing things and comedic value, because I really, really like the concept of this weapon. It is a blast, or, well, it's pretty cool to use, I guess you could say. Use it. If you're a fan of freezing things, buy it immediately. Have a good one.